Hello everyone, welcome to Vic's Tarot Guidance. Welcome if you're new and welcome if you're returning. Please consider subscribing to this channel if you haven't already. And if any of you are here interested in booking a tarot reading with me, all the information about booking a tarot reading can be found in the description box below this video. So down below, go ahead and search for that a little bit. It's also in the pinned comment section if you want to just scroll down below and go to that part of the YouTube section. So there you're going to be finding my website, and also you can just send me an email if you feel like just getting in touch, and I will provide you with all the information necessary about booking tarot readings with me. So today we're going to be looking at a general tarot reading for you guys, and we're going to be looking into the energy of your person at this moment. So it's basically just going to be a check-in, an energetic check-in about what's going on with your person, basically, and what's going on between your connection. So we're going to be checking into their thoughts, feelings, and we're also going to be getting some guidance for you guys, guidance concerning this connection and how you can proceed along with this person. So we have three groups to choose from today. Group number one is going to be the Amethyst, the raw Amethyst for group number one here. Then group number two is going to be this Carnelian jumbo crystal, this beautiful Carnelian for group number two. And then group number three is going to be the Aqua Quartz crystal. So this very beautiful, very gorgeous blue color of this Aqua Quartz. So this little pointed crystal for group number three here. So I would invite you now to take a few deep breaths. You can tune into the energy of your person and of your connection. You can also ask the question, what are their current thoughts and feelings about me? What are they thinking? What are they feeling about me? You can just also be guided to a specific crystal in general. Maybe Spirit does have something to share with you that is just proper and to the point for you at this moment. If you feel like you are guided to more than one crystal, that's also completely fine. That just means that you have messages in many groups. So one or two groups can resonate with you. That just means there are messages there waiting for you. Do please remember, this is a general reading, so not everything is going to resonate, not everything is going to fit with you and with your specific situation. So do be mindful when taking in this information, and be mindful of what resonates with you and with your situation, and leave the rest for someone else. We are reading for quite a lot of people at this moment, so it's just important to have that clarity of mind and mindfulness whenever you are listening to these types of tarot readings on YouTube. Alrighty, so with that being said, you can pause the video right now if you feel like you need a little bit more time picking. The timestamps for each individual group are in the description box and also in the pinned comment section. So you can just scroll down below and click on your timestamp, click on your group when you have picked your group, and I'll see everyone in your chosen piles. Hello, group number one. So welcome to your reading. So if you picked the Amethyst today, this is going to be your reading for what is going on with your person, what are their current thoughts and feelings, and what guidance the Spirit want to share with you today. So we're going to be using a new tarot deck for probably all of these readings. I have not decided yet. I'll see what Spirit wants me to use in other groups, but we're going to be using this Tarot of the Abyss for you today. This is a new tarot deck. I have not been using it too much, so I'm very curious about what's going to come through. Alright, so Spirit, please, for group number one, we are asking the question about their person, so their thoughts and feelings here. So we have the Page of Cups coming through all together. Alrighty, with the Page of Cups, it's an interesting energy. This energy feels like a child playing, but also there's like a storm brewing overhead, and they are sort of assisting into this storm, but they are also quite oblivious to it. This to me feels like someone is not wanting to look at all the background emotionality that is going on in their life at the moment. This does feel like it's a person who is if you don't mind me saying, a little bit immature when it comes to handling their emotions. I don't mean anything's wrong with that. I don't mean to sound judgy about that, but it just does feel like this person is not taking care of their emotional dimension very well at this current time. They feel like they are turning a blind eye to their emotions currently. Especially concerning your connection here, they do feel like they are focusing or are attempting to focus more on their work and to sort of let the storm brew, let the storm pass, whatever is going to happen in their emotional space. They're sort of, keeping an eye on that, but not really engaging with that. It feels like they're just wanting to allow it to pass, to let it go, to just see what remains or what happens when this storm has basically blown over and things are again more clear, more calm to deal with. So that's basically the energy that I'm tapping into here with this person. So let's see what else we get here for group number 1. Please, Spirit, what are their person's thoughts and feelings here? What are their person's thoughts and feelings for group number 1, please? We have the 6 of Cups reversed. Okay, with the 6 of Cups reversed, I'm just getting a strong message that this person does not want to dive into their emotional space and they don't want to look at the importance of this connection for them. It does feel like strongly like they are in resistance to you at this moment. And yeah, like with the 6 of Cups reversed here, they notice that there is a special connection between the two of you. They notice that something is there, but they are not in the space where they would want to look at this at the time. It's like I don't even want to deal with this. Like whenever some type of an emotional thing comes up for them, they're like, I don't even want to deal with this. I don't even want to look at this. I can't right now. It's just I can't, That does not mean that they don't feel anything for you or that they are, oblivious, that they don't respect you or anything like that. It's interesting. We have the Lovers here on the bottom of the deck. So this might be an important connection for you both. This can be, a twin flame, soulmate connection, and it might be that you two have been triggering each other a lot. It might be also that this person has really been triggered by you, because we do have this storm in here, and we have some type of interaction here in the back of the mind, sort of something is nagging at them, but at the same time this person is very, very resistant to that. They don't want to look at that at all. The energy feels like they are running away for a bit, but they are basically running away because they want to, in a way, protect themselves. They can't allow themselves to feel this much emotion, and they are also not comfortable with feeling that much emotion at this time. And yeah, they just don't trust themselves to be able to navigate this storm that is brewing. So they're sort of just trying to do what feels natural to them, trying to do what feels good, trying to keep a low head, sort of just trying to weather out the storm and then see what happens after that. It's that type of an approach, but at the same time they're really resisting what's happening. It's not like they are welcoming the storm. It's like they are resisting it. They're like not in a negative way, but they are just feeling that resistance. It's not like they are angry at the storm or upset over it. It's not like, oh damn, this storm is here. It's not like that. It's just they are resistant to the energy between you two and the energy that's coming up for them, which is basically the energy of their shadow, their unconscious self, the undiscovered self. I'm seeing like images of Jung in front of me, like Jung and his books. So archetypes, the undiscovered selves, memories, dreams, etc., synchronicity, things like that. So I don't know, maybe Jung is important for your connection. Maybe there is something Jungian about this in terms of the archetypes, or there has been a lot of synchronicity between you two, or there is just so much that needs to be discovered here, and your connection is something that runs very, very deep. You go to the roots with this Lover's card. You two do tend to go to the roots. I'm just going to put this one here because it's a very important part of your connection, I feel like. Yeah, it's going down to the roots, to the collective unconscious even. And it's very, activating emotionally. We have the Ace of Cups here on the bottom of the deck now. So this connection, it's super activating emotionally. I'm just going to, oh, and then we have the Two of Cups here. So just overall very beautiful energy here. But at the same time, like this person is super resistant. So there is a lot of love between you two. I'm getting here, like with the Lovers, this card is just absolutely beautiful to me. With the Ace of Cups, with the Two of Cups, I just wanted to show you all of these. So there's an immense amount of love between you two here in this connection, but at the same time it does feel like they feel this, but they are not ready for it, because for them to be ready for it, they have to go deep down. You know, they have to connect with the roots here. But this person, they don't feel like they are ready to face themselves on that level yet. So it's like, it's quite sad in a way, because you two could be something great together, Spirit is saying, and also I'm saying that, you know, I am feeling that. You two could be an incredible couple here, but it feels like, you know, you both need to be ready for this to happen. And it feels like your person is currently at least very resistant to this because of the past trauma that's unresolved. Sorry, my throat chakra is really just woo. So yeah, the past trauma that's unresolved here. And yeah, the energy of their ancestors are quite strong in this whole spiel as well, in this whole dynamic. And yeah, your person would have to just reach deep down within themselves. They would have to reach down into their shadow to connect to themselves more, and through connecting with themselves more, they would release energy, and they would be able to release resistance for this to be able to happen here, and basically in the physical reality. So sorry, you guys. Wow, I don't know what's happening. I feel like Spirit or this person, just the energy is like that's too much. That's like, and I can't even speak. I don't even know what happened. Maybe I swallowed some dust particle or something, but it's just it's weird, because this person, they don't want this, you know. It's like it's too much. They feel like they are going to maybe even die because of this. It's got a very strong, intense energy, and if you have been doing shadow work yourself, you do know that the energy can get very intense. It can be quite startling how intense the energy can be when you are diving into these types of energies, especially the energies that your twin flame or your soulmate sometimes can bring out in you. It can be super intense here. So yes, let's see now what else. What do they want to communicate here? Group number 1, please. It feels like this person is even super resistant to just me doing this tarot reading for you. It feels like they don't want to get nearer to the shadow. Like they don't want to get nearer to the undiscovered self. They just want to stay where it's comfortable, where it feels good at the moment. But Spirit is basically having none of that. It's turning the heat up on them. So yes, let's find out. For group number 1 here, Spirit, please, what's going on? What else can you share with us? We have sacred smoke, clearing the air, purging negativity, and prayer. So with this card, it feels like this person might have been searching in spirituality for some type of release or some type of guidance concerning your connection. They have maybe gone through someone who cleared the air for them, maybe to an energetic healer even, or maybe some type of other spiritual work or some type of other energetic work. It's like they are still doing their part just to get rid of the negative emotions. It's not like they are actively diving into the shadow, but they are sort of trying to rid themselves of the negative emotions that they are feeling and sort of clear the air in the physical reality. Okay, so we have then in the intangible. Indeterminate, formless, and unknowable. So yeah, this card, this is an interesting card. Whenever it comes up, it's basically just like you're not supposed to know everything. Maybe that's also why I was feeling this strong throat chakra blockage, because you're not supposed to know. I'm not supposed to tell you too much. I'm not supposed to be diving into this too much. And also, even if I were to dive into it, it's quite intangible and I wouldn't be able to make too much sense out of it, at least in the phase that it's currently in. It feels like it's still being formed, the energy between you and your person, and it feels like it's still being strongly developed at this moment. It's basically on both of you to develop this, to discover this, to see what's going on here. So it's indeterminate, formless, unknowable, and it's on you both to make it determinate, to form it into something, and through that to make it known to you both, first to yourself and then to your person. So yeah, your energy, it feels like it's in that space of formlessness, you know, like quantum mechanics, just sort of being there, and it's not being like, it's not like a particle or anything. It's basically just a wave. It's formless in a sense, but then you have to sort of give it form. You have to look at it in a certain way, and then you have to make it like a particle. You have to make it a thing for yourself, and you have to make meaning out of this on your own, Spirit is saying here. And we have breathing room, freedom of movement, space, and ease. All right, with this card, I feel like, yeah, this is related to the intangible energy. It feels like you have to give yourself the freedom to allow yourself to give meaning to things and allow yourself to believe in that meaning, to make it a form for yourself and to manifest this. Spirit is saying that you are seeing here the reflection of your own self, and you do need to just recognize that. So what this person is basically presenting to you is a reflection of you. You need to recognize that. You need to see where you are resisting yourself in this scenario, where a part of you might be resisting this connection, and you have to resolve that within yourself. And this is like a lot of freedom of movement. This is your own freedom of choice, and this is super important to remember, because this is like your free will, you know. This is the mastery of everything, basically. And this is what Spirit is also wanting to teach you through this whole connection, through this person. It's about how much you believe in something and how much you're willing to sort of manifest that and work towards that, and how much you're just basically within yourself also willing to release resistance towards what is and what is about to come out of this connection, what's going to manifest for you. So if you don't have resistance, things are going to manifest effortlessly for you. If you do have resistance, you know, things are not manifesting effortlessly for you. It's just taking time, or there are blockages coming through. So what you need to do is basically you need to look at your own resistance in this connection. So what is blocking you here? What are you resistant to? So it's not about so much focusing on your person and their resistance, because that's, you know, that's going to resolve itself once you deal with your own resistance. So everything is going to fall into place when you deal with your own resistance there. So yes, let's see what else. Spirit, please, for group number 1, anything else that wants to come through here. So we sort of moved from your person's thoughts and feelings here towards guidance already. Let's see what else wants to come up here. For group number 1, please, Spirit. For group number 1, please. It feels like there is a strong mirroring energy happening between you two. And yeah, it's just about cleansing out, purification, detoxification, and release. So whatever I told you about this person in the beginning, this can also be applied to you. You just need to search for what it applies to you personally. And you have to clear that out, basically. You just need to allow the shadow to express itself, and to release it, basically, to purify it. You can also just release it by becoming aware of it. Awareness itself, it's like an alchemical process. So by being aware of something, you naturally just change its form already, you know. You change it into something else. And through that, you are more able to release it. You're more able to purify your energy and your connection and your understanding by that as well here. Then we have also let there be light. So finding a solution in illumination and growth. Spirit is urging you to find a solution within yourself, within your own parts. So it's basically about, as I said, finding the part within you that is resistant to this connection and dealing with that part. And through dealing with that part, you are going to be able to release what has been holding you back here in this relationship, in this connection. It's also going to lead you towards more passion, aliveness, and flashes of inspiration. So Spirit is saying that maybe you have been feeling out of whack a little bit lately in this connection. Maybe this has had like an influence on your work situation or on your creativity, your passion, your relationships with your friends, etc. And once you deal with this resistance that you have been feeling here regarding this connection, this is all going to sort of blow over, and it's going to open up the space, the energetic space, for you to really be able to connect again in a more passionate way with life, connect more passionately with your aliveness, and also flashes of inspiration are going to be coming to you, like flashes concerning whatever it is that you're doing, concerning your work, concerning your creativity, you know, if you play music, if you draw, if you paint, whatever it is that you might be doing here. All right, so let's also give you some of these cards now. So when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. I feel like Spirit does want you to remember this connection as something that can pass. So it's not something that you're going to always have, you know, in one part of the world, you know, one aspect of dimensional truth. Yes, it is always going to be here, but in another, in a completely physical sense, it's not really going to be here, it's going to pass. And it's important to remember this connection and to approach everything as though it's passing. And it's important to just hold it strongly in the energy of appreciation, to remember it, and to just share in the love while you can. It's basically like a remembrance. Remember that this is all going to pass one day. And what would you do differently now if you knew that this is all going to pass one day, you know? Would you be doing the same thing? Or would you approach the situation differently when death is basically entering the picture here? So let's see what else. Spirit, please, for group number 1. Okay, these two flipped over. We're going to be taking these two now. So we have secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. So if this person is someone who secretly admires you, if you feel like you have a hunch who this person is, if they have been showing interest in you, or, you know, if just you intuitively feel like there is something there, this is a confirmation for you. And then we have soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. Okay, so this is a strong confirmation that you might be dealing with a soulmate here. It might also be a twin flame for some of you. But for most of you, it's going to be like a soulmate connection, a soulmate that is basically a very healing connection for you and also for your person. So remember, he or she or they are already with you in spirit. You just have to sort of believe this. But believing this, it's like you have to believe it fully. It's like you cannot just believe in one part of you and then not the other part of you, because then the other part of you that does not believe is basically going to create resistance for you. So what needs to be done, you need to find a part within you that does not believe that this person is your soulmate, that they are not the one for you, that this soulmate, spiritual business, it's all like whatever, you know, just something that we talk about, it's not really true. You know, we all have maybe those parts within us. So it is important to look at them and to listen to them, listen to their truth. So what does that part of you want to communicate to you? Is it wanting to communicate to you that you need to be very careful with what you take in to be as true, for example, or something else entirely? You know, what is this part of you wanting to share? So let's give you maybe 2 or 1 more message here. So Spirit, please, for group number 1. Thank you. So you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed to you. So Spirit is saying that It's all happening for you. Basically, you need to recognize the value in what is happening for you here. If things are difficult, you need to recognize the value in that difficulty. So what is that teaching you, or why is that here for you? Why is that manifesting for you? And also through that, you know, you can just see the silver lining of this. Even if it's a really terrible, difficult situation, it's still a difficult situation, but there is a certain value to it. It is holding some type of truth, some type of knowledge, that something needs to be learned basically from the situation. And one more card here. Yeah, this one wants to come through. We have balance showing up, so yin yang energy here. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. Okay, yes, so it's not all about just having a good, beautiful, you know, everything is perfect type of relationship. I'm just hearing that Lego song, you know, everything is awesome. Everything is, I don't know, good when you're part of a team or something like that. A bit of Slovenian slipped through there, so I don't know, is nevim in Slovenian, if you didn't know, just by the way, I'm from Slovenia, hi. But yeah, balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. Love is about challenges. Love is about finding a balance. Love is about listening to the other person, but also listening to yourself and sort of striking what works for you both. It's about harmony, harmonious coexistence. So basically finding what works for you both. You know, you might have one wish, your person might have another wish. You just need to sort of accommodate both of those wishes, find a third way, a third thing that would sort of accommodate both of your desires in this one whole, so that you're both happy with what is going on. All right, so that's those are the messages that Spirit has for you here. I do feel like I want to give you some of these Moonology manifestation cards also as your guidance, or rather we are going to be using the Frequency Tarot by Teal Swan. I feel like you need a little bit more like proper, like grounded guidance here. So let's see, for group number 1 here we have confidence. Okay, self-love. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so let us see now. You have received a confidence as one of your cards. By the way, these are like frequency tarot cards or frequency oracle cards, and these basically do shift your awareness. If you meditate with them, or if you watch them, if you sit with them, or just have them around your space, these little pictures, they tend to shift your awareness towards this frequency. So basically confidence here. If you have drawn this card Pride, this card basically means the self-doubt you are currently facing is not a match to what needs to be said or done. So Spirit wants you to know that dormant within you is a seed of confidence. You need to feel it within yourself, and then you need to water that confidence by asking others to tell you what your strengths really are. So watch your confidence bloom through these interactions. You are invited to basically ask your friends, family, whoever you meet to tell you what is awesome about you. So criticism also has no place in your process at this time. So do not listen to criticism at the current time. So Spirit also wants you to basically just ask who is to judge the value or excellence of you, or what you create, or what you do on this earth. The time has come to find approval for yourself at this time, or at least to be brave enough to not let disapproval of others or anything get in your way and get in the way of your happiness and what it is that you are wanting here. All right, so that's one aspect that Spirit wants to convey. And then we have self-love. So self-love upright means the answer is self-oriented love. Appreciate yourself, make feeling good the number one priority in your life at this time. Give yourself permission to have what you really want. Also stop trying to get love from people who have none to give. So if someone has been rude to you, someone has not been, taking good care of you, don't search for love in that person. Just go to someone else who has something to offer you, who has love to give you. Your deserving was never in question, okay? So you deserve love. You always have, you always will. You just need to find the people who are going to give it to you. The time has also come to learn how to love yourself, not because no one else will love you, but because you are in a relationship with yourself first and foremost, and for the rest of your life. And a relationship without love is basically no relationship at all. So what you need to do, you need to practice self-love. A good question that you can ask yourself in every single direction, in every single decision, everything that you do every single day is, what would someone who loves themselves do? This is really helpful in getting yourself back on track and getting yourself to listen to your intuition concerning what it is that you really want. So you can basically have like two options, and then you can ask yourself internally, what would someone who loves themselves do? Would they do A or would they do B? And then your sort of intuition is going to nudge you towards one of these. It's always going to be like one of these, one of them is more self-loving than the other, almost always. So basically that's what you can do to allow yourself to get more on track with self-love. All right, so that's all I have for you today, my beautiful group number 1. Thank you for connecting. Thank you for sharing your energy. I also want to thank all of our spirit guides and teams, and also I want to thank our ancestors for allowing us to bring these messages forward. Thank you, group number 1, for sharing your energy. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe as the YouTube mantra goes. I'm looking forward to connecting with you again soon in another one of my videos. And if you want to book a personal tarot reading with me, all the information about that is in the description box below this video and also in the pinned comment section below. So make sure to check that out if you're interested. Other than that, just sending you so much love, so much light, and hoping to connect with you soon. Bye. Mwah. Hello, group number 2. Welcome to your reading. If you pick this little jumbo Carnelian, this is going to be your video today for what are your person's thoughts and feelings, and what is the guidance from spirit for you. So let's see. So spirit, please, we're going to be using this tarot deck for group number 2's person's thoughts and feelings. So what is their person currently feeling, thinking about group number 2? So what is group number 2's person's currently feeling, thinking? What's in their heart here? Okay, whoa, we have quite a dramatic situation here. We have the 7 of Wands that wants to come through. What else? Here we have the Queen of Wands, the King of Wands, the 8 of Cups. Wow, this is a serious situation. Okay, let's get maybe one more card. We have the 5 of Wands here along with the 7 of Cups. Okay, wow. Okay, let's first try to get through these energies. So the 7 of Wands, I'm getting like your person is quite defensive about this whole situation, especially defensive about moving forward. I feel like they have been feeling even energetically a little bit forced into some things, or they are just feeling like they have to take a lot of action and they feel like they don't want to take that action. The Wand suit is often about action-based things, so taking action, doing things in the external world to make something happen for you. So it feels like this person, they are not really ready to do that yet. They're not ready to sort of be forced from their perspective to take action currently. Yeah, like they feel like they have a little bit of a tough exterior at the moment. They are not allowing things in. Then like we have the 8 of Cups here, so this feels like they are thinking about walking away, or walking away from drama. It's what feels like here with the 8 of Cups. So they do feel like they just want to walk away from the drama and let it all be, let it all just hang out and let it go. So they are very, very like happy almost about this, just letting it go, letting it all be, and just not having to deal with this anymore. Does feel like the pressure is quite high on them here with the 7 of Wands, even energetically, even if you two have not been communicating, they feel like there's a lot of pressure in this relationship, in this connection. And they're sort of going back and fro between, you know, I want to just put in effort here, and I want to resolve or do something here. Just doing something in this connection is what's going to get me further on. And then on the other polarity, they're like, whatever, I'm just going to let it go and, you know, not deal with any of this anymore. Feels like this person is almost like at a point where they will not be able to take it anymore. So either they're going to start really doing something, or either they're just going to be going away. But then we also have here the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. So we have a couple, and this couple, this for me often represents a soulmate energy, a kindred soul, or even a twin flame situation. So what I'm getting here with this King of Wands, Queen of Wands, is that you are both very strong people. You are both very energetic. You are both very passionate. You might also both be quite outspoken, and your characteristics might be very similar. So it might be very similar to one another, which might be leading you both to triggering the other person quite a lot. Or it might be just that, you know, once one gets angry, the other sort of pulls on that energy and becomes angry as well, or becomes upset as well. So it's almost like there is a strong mirroring principle between the two of you, whether it's just similarity or whether it's also mirroring, you know, but it's all leading up to like an escalation energy. It's like it's moving up, 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 and it's becoming intense, intensifies, intensifier, and it's becoming more and more intense. And it is intensifying throughout your interactions. Even though, like, I am getting, you're both trying to really calm yourself. You're both very mature people in this situation, I'm getting. But also, you know, once you two do get upset, or once you two get into a cycle where you start triggering each other, yourself and each other, you are basically triggering yourself if you're triggering the other person also. So that's not just like a little bit of a mumble of my wording, but yeah, what's going on here is basically there's a lot of intensity between you guys. Like, there's also a lot of sexual energy that I'm tapping into, a lot of empowerment. You're both very strong people, very confident, very self-assured within yourself. You're not someone who's just going to back down. I'm getting strong like fire signs, of course, you know, with the fire energy, with the wand suit being here. So that's Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries energy strongly represented here. And then we have like this, okay, I'm going to fight or flight energy. So whether I'm just going to, yes, I'm going to be here, I'm going to involve myself in this connection, just go for it, or I'm just going to just be like, oh, right, you know, F it, whatever, I'm going to walk away, I don't want to deal with this anymore. It's that type of situation that your person is currently in here, I'm getting. And it's really not a pleasant situation to be in. Like, they do feel for you. With the King of Wands, they do consider you to be their equal, they consider you to be their partner, they consider you to be someone they can fully trust. But at the same time, it's like this connection is super intense, so they don't know what to do about it. They don't know what to do about that. They don't feel like they want to fight anymore. You know, we have the Five of Wands here. And they don't feel like they want to engage in any type of fights with you anymore, any type of situations that would make you both uncomfortable, or a situation that would trigger both of you. They feel like that's really not being beneficial in any way towards both of you. So it's not helping the situation. So they want to, basically what they're currently doing, they're trying to brainstorm, literally with this card. It looks like a storm in a castle inside of it. But yeah, they're trying to brainstorm ways in which they could approach this situation between the two of you, where there wouldn't be so much triggering involved, and in which you two would sort of be able to see face to face more easily. So they're basically done with this triggering aspect of your relationship now, and they want to resolve it somehow. So it feels like they're fantasizing, sort of being in their head a lot with the Seven of Cups, trying to figure out how they can resolve this, how you two can sort of come together mindfully and try to figure out how to deal with this, how to navigate this whole relationship. it just feels like, you know, you are both very fiery, you're both very strong in personality, but it's also, there's a lot of care here, there's a lot of maturity here between you two as well. So it's not like this is just, you know, fling or something. It's a lot deeper than that. It is all very, very deep, and it all just lands deeper. Even if this person were to just let go, they would not be able to forget you. You would still be there with them, you would still be on their mind. It's not like an easy connection to let go of here, is what I'm getting. Yeah, let's see what else wants to come through here. What else? For group number 2, please. What is group number 2's person thinking here? We have the Knight of Cups. Okay, so they are thinking like, I can help them, I can do this, I can make this work if I put my back into it, you know, if I really work hard here, if I do this, I'm going to be able to make this work. I feel like they are thinking about reaching out if, you know, you were in some type of separation, or if something happened between you two and you have not been talking for a while. They feel like they want to reach out to you with the Knight of Cups. They want to come towards you, they want to express their love. They really feel like they are ready to make it work, you know, they want to make it work, they want to do something to shift this energy between the two of you, which feels like it's quite passionate, quite fiery at the moment, but they are definitely here in the area of their heart where they want to make it better, when they want to fix it, where they want to brainstorm solutions. So it does feel like this person is bringing water to your fire, to the fire of your energy, and they're bringing like emotions, common sense. We have the Queen of Swords on the bottom of the deck, so they want to gain clarity, they want to get a better understanding. They don't just want to be in that fiery feeling, they want to be in their emotions, in their heart when approaching this situation as well. It feels like they really care about you. They don't want to let you go here, but sometimes it's just very, very difficult between you two because the situation is very intense for them, and they're like, okay, I'm just going to leave, I'm just going to go. You know, it's that type of feeling, but they still love you, and they feel like they would come back from this. They would just have to just cool off a bit out of this fire that they have been in with you. But yeah, they want to bring in water, they want to bring in communication, they want to bring in healing with the Knight of Cups. So let's see what else is happening here with this person, please, Spirit, for group number 2. We have the King of Swords. Yeah, definitely. So they do want to bring in a lot of clarity, communication, a very mature, communicative energy. So they want to talk to you about this very, very clearly, very much, you know, without involving too much fire in this energy in your relationship, but they just want to be clear. They want to say what they want to say. We have the Knight of Swords now on the bottom of the deck. So it's like the wand and the swords and the cups suit sort of merging together now. So yeah, like this person, they are wanting solutions, they want logical answers, they want something that's going to be like a step-by-step process that you can make this work between the two of you. Again, we have had the Queen of Swords in this reading before, just on the bottom of the deck, and we have now the King of Swords. So this person definitely does consider you an equal, both intellectually, both in your, you know, empowerment. So they consider you to be their basically partner in this, and they want to work with you to resolve all of what you have basically created. If you have created some blockages for you both, or if you have created some upset between the two of you, they want to help resolve that, and they want to be the one who is, you know, making this step forward. They're ready to do that. Yeah, we have that here. So they are ready to let what does not serve you both burn. Here they're ready to let it go, and they are ready to emerge anew as a transformed couple, as a transformed partner for you. We have strong Scorpio energy here showing up for us with that card. So you might be Scorpio, or a person might be Scorpio, or they might just have a strong Pluto in their chart, or you might have strong Pluto in your chart here. But nevertheless, it is about transformation. It's about almost like a phoenix, you know, burning itself to ashes, quite literally burning itself to ashes here with this fiery connection that you have going on. It's about fire burning itself and then immediately finding new life within itself. And that's what this person wants to bring here. It's about burning this out, what no longer serves, letting it go, and then bringing a new surge of energy into this whole relationship, bringing new healing into this relationship to allow it to transform and become better and become more healthy for both of you. All right, so I feel like I'm going to give you some Lovers Oracle cards now, just to see what comes through. So for group number 2, please, Spirit. For group number 2, please. What are the messages for group number 2? What do they need to know from their person or in general? Okay. Okay, that's quite a lot. We're going to be taking all of these. So we have here, let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, but it simply allows and gives. That's a beautiful message for you guys. To give each other space, but allow there to be closeness. And also we have, you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. So through difficulty, something new is going to emerge for you. Healing is on its way towards you. Spirit is saying, even with this person, you know, they are oriented towards healing. They are oriented towards fixing this relationship. They want to let go of the difficulties and just help you both move towards something new, towards something that's healing and good for the both of you. Look deep into my heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. So yeah, this person wants to communicate that they really feel for you, they really love you, they really adore you. Even though it sometimes is difficult, they still love you a lot. Then we have new beginnings here. New adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. So yeah, there is something new forming for you both in this connection. There is a new beginning forming between the two of you specifically. So whatever does not serve anymore is going to be let go here, and a new beginning is going to emerge for the two of you. Then we have the last card. Beware of what you are projecting. Yes, beware of the mirror that your person is. So what are they mirroring to you, or what are you seeing within them that's a part of yourself that you are not expecting indeed, but not being aware of, that you have like denied or repressed within yourself. So beware of what you are projecting here, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. I just went into some of that like Victorian Dracula-ish energy. So equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. So remember that in this connection, you are a mirror to each other. So remember that there is projection at play here. So whatever you don't like within yourself, you are seeing in the other person. Whatever it is that you do admire in the other person, you also equally possess, okay? So it's all about awareness and recognizing those aspects of the other person, whether it's something you like or dislike within yourself here also. That's going to be a strong point in this connection moving forward. We also have surrender here on the bottom of the deck. And this surrender says, at times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. So yeah, this is just a confirmation of what I have been telling you so far, that you have to surrender this, that you have to let go of what no longer serves and surrender to a new beginning between you two to form. Such a beautiful image on the bottom here also. Just going to give it here as well. And we have sacred union. I just can't. We have sacred union here on the bottom of the deck. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. So yeah, your union is truly sacred. We had two couples showing up, so it is another confirmation here for you that this is a very special and beautiful connection that you two share, and it is something to be treasured and something to that you should basically allow it to bless you, is what Spirit is saying. You should allow this union, this connection, to be blessing you with its lessons, even though it's sometimes difficult. So yes, that's all I have here. Let's see, I want to give you some guidance cards. So we're going to be using the Teal Swan Tarot frequency cards for guidance, and I feel like I'm going to be getting a couple, like 2 at least for you here for group number 2. So please, Spirit, for group number 2, what's some guidance that they need to hear right now in regards to this person, in regards to this connection? So we have beginnings. Okay, what else? What do they need to hear? What do they need? Oh, the meaning. Okay, you guys really need some, you need some lessons here with the meaning. This is a strong awakening card. This one is intense. I'm going to be telling you about it in a minute. So let's get you one last card here for group number 2, please, Spirit. We have, we have Labyrinth wanting to show up. Okay, and we have also Intimacy. Okay, so we have all of these 4 energies wanting to connect to you. We're going to be starting here in the beginning. So with the beginning card, and basically the beginning card, let me just basically also just take it up and show you the beginnings here. Let's start at the beginning. Okay, so this one has a lot of messages. So this card upright basically means you are currently in alignment with the very energy that brings forth worlds. This card is all about birth and creation. Fertility in you is high at this moment in all areas of your life also. So it's important to create beauty in your life at this moment. It's important to focus on that. So get in touch with your sensuality. You can get in touch with that through taste, touch, sound, smell, and also sight. And it's important to draw on these senses to experience pleasure and deep fulfillment in your life at this moment. These experiences will help bring forth the new manifestations that will enhance your life experience. Sometimes this card also does indicate actual pregnancy and birth. Or birth basically in your life or in someone near you. Other times it can mean just a metaphorical birth, such as the birth of a new idea, birth of a new project, or birth of a new way of being, birth of a new way of being in a couple, for example, and so on. And new ideas and projects will also be implemented, resulting in the success of all of your projects and interests at this time. Bring forward those ideas that have been growing and developing inside of you. If you have drawn this card, so if this card comes through, it's also a good idea to ground yourself and spend time in nature, reconnecting with the life force energy that surrounds you, especially in nature. So connect to the in the moment physical aspect of your existence at this time. It's also a good time to be around babies and children, for they call up back to the essence of who you and what you really are. If you have drawn this card, this also means trying to hold back your creations will at this moment cause great pain. So don't hold back if you are being inspired to do something. This is a time for new beginnings. It's the time for birth and rebirth, for the new come into this world and see the light of day. So let yourself sort of be the vessel for the new to come into this world and see the light of day and bring your ideas to fruition here with this beginnings energy. All right. So then we have here the mini card. Yay, the mini card is quite intense. So, okay, this is going to be a lot. So I also have like a couple of things that I want you to ask. With the mini card, you can bring out your notebook. And this time, if that's something that you feel like doing, so gaining some more awareness. But basically the mini here. So regardless, if this comes upright, reversed, it is the same. The message is always the same. And basically the meaning here is meaning, let's say, you are resisting your awakening at this time. You're resisting awareness and your awakening. So basically at this point in time, you are particularly resistant and closed down. And so now it is time for a wake-up call from the universe, which is this card. So that here is basically a couple of questions you need to answer for yourself at this time. Okay, so I'm just going to be listing a couple of questions for you now. You can take off a notebook, a journal or something if you want to brainstorm, write the first answer that basically pops into your mind. That's going to be a strong intuitive answer for you. So if you want to do that, you can pause the video, search for your notebook, or you can just continue watching this video now. So the first question: what is the positive intention I have for keeping this negative thing in my life? What need is being met by it? Why don't I want to get better or improve this situation? Then the question number 2. What do I not want other people to know about me? What am I trying to hide or deny? Number 3. Why am I not doing the things I know I should be doing? Number 4. If I weren't scared, what would I do? Number 5. What in my life is worth suffering for? Number 6. What am I willing to give up, or what do I need to give up in order to have what I want? And number 7, if I weren't scared to admit to it, what would I admit to myself that I really want? Okay, so those are all the questions for you. So this card is as liberating as it is really painful to draw. This card suggests that we must awaken to our true selves and our true desires if we are to live a life that is truly worth living. This card also demands that you admit what you want to yourself. It demands that you admit to the ways that you are preventing yourself from what you want and why you are doing that also. So this is quite difficult. This is quite a huge wake-up call here. So if you are still with me through all of those answers and through all of those questions, you are a brave little creature, you are. So let's continue here now with intimacy. Intimacy is a beautiful card to draw, really. So intimacy means that the guidance for you at this moment is also basically that you are in need of more intimacy in your life, and you can no longer stay closed and live a happy life without intimacy. Intimacy can be phonetically broken up into the words into, me, see. So this is what true intimacy is: to see into you and to let you see into the other person. This requires that you are open enough to meet another person at the heart center, so to have your heart open without withholding nothing from them on a physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual level. So it's about being fully open with the other person on a physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual level. So your guidance is to allow yourself to open up to others, and especially your partner, your person here. Let them see into you. Offer the truth of yourself to them at this time. You may fear rejection, that's completely valid, but also a meaningful relationship is always worth the risk. This is what this card is saying. This is the message that it is holding. That even though you fear rejection, and even though there might be rejection, a meaningful relationship is always worth the risk. That's basically like the stamp of this card here. All right. And now lastly here we have the beautiful Labyrinth card coming through for you. So yeah, basically this card is saying that currently you might be in a space of confusion with the labyrinth. You might be feeling uncertain, you might lack full understanding, and the path of your life feels maybe a little bit unclear at this time. So what is the medicine of this card. The medicine is that at this time, do not make any strong decisions. Find a way to relax completely into a state that is as still as possible. Do not make any impulsive or rash decisions at this moment. Do not let yourself be pressured into making any decisions at this moment. Waiting is the way to let the situation reveal itself so that your course of action is clear. Remember that you should not waste your time looking for straight paths in life. All roads do ultimately lead to the very same place. So it's important to be still at the moment, to not make any rash decisions. It is important to let yourself express yourself creatively here, but also to gain some awareness and some understanding. You can scroll back, go back on this video and replay all of those questions that I have asked you with the meaning card. That is very important for your understanding of why you have basically found yourself in this current situation with this person and why you might have stumbled upon this reading. So Spirit is really trying to offer you guidance, offer you awareness and understanding of what you need to do here. So that's all I have for you, my beautiful group number 2. Thank you so much for connecting with me throughout this tarot reading today. It has been a pleasure to connect with your energy. I hope this reading brought you clarity and guidance. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to this channel as the YouTube mantra goes. Also, don't forget to click on the little notification bell if you want to receive messages when I post another video. If any of you are interested in booking a personal reading with me, all the information about that can be found in the description box below and also in the pinned comment section. You can check out my website or email me if you want to book a personal tarot reading. With that being said, I want to thank all of our spirit guides, spiritual teams, and also our higher selves for allowing us to channel these messages. I also want to thank our ancestors for allowing us to be here and for allowing us to do this wonderful work. So namaste, everyone. Namaste. Thank you to you, group number 2 as well. I'm sending you blessings on your path. Do let me know if this reading resonated and how it was for you, if you feel like sharing that in the comment below. And I'm sending you so much love, so much light, many blessings to you, group number 2. And I'm hoping to connect with you soon in another one of my videos. Bye. Mwah. Hello, group number 3. Welcome to your reading. If you picked this little pointed aqua quartz today, this is going to be your video for what are your person's current thoughts and feelings about you, and we're also going to be getting you some guidance in the second portion of this video. So let's see what is happening here. So Spirit, please, for group number 3 here, let's see what's going on for their person. What is their person currently thinking and feeling about them? So what's going on here for group number 3 here? So we have the Fool card and we have the 5 of Pentacles reversed. All right, so let's get you a couple of more cards before we get into all of that. Okay, we have the Emperor energy, very, very strong. We have the Tower here, the Ace of Swords. Also, just wanted to point that out to you. Okay, so, okay. All right. Something else, Spirit, please, for group number 3 here. We have the Knight of Wands. Okay. Anything else, Spirit, please, for group number 3? We have the Queen of Swords. Wanted to come out, but not fully. Just wanted to make itself known that clarity is there. Let's see. What else here? We have Death. Interesting. Very many major arcanas here. We have the Star. Okay. Anything else, please, Spirit? We have the 6 of Swords. Okay, and we have the 2 of Cups here along with the Page of Pentacles. And we have basically the Sun here on the bottom of the deck also. Okay, so let's quickly move through this energy. Let's move through this. What is underneath here? We have the Moon. Okay, the Sun and the Moon are together. Very telling. Okay. Oh, with the Fool, and the Death there, this person is all about new beginnings with you at this moment. I feel like they know they have screwed up if they have screwed up something, but they're all about starting new. They want to burn out everything that no longer serves, basically, and start fresh with you with this Fool card. And we have the Five of Pentacles reversed. I feel like with the Five of Pentacles reversed here, and also with the Tower showing itself with this Emperor card here, it feels like this person might have been through quite a drastic change in their life. It feels like it was also a change of character, a very self-development type of energy. So this person really had a wake-up call in regards to how they have been acting thus far in their life. It feels like it was also a wake-up call regarding how they live their life in the physical dimension. So it really made them reconsider whatever it is that there happened. You know, maybe the Tower was loss of finances, maybe the Tower was loss of health in some manner, maybe a loss of a relationship, significant relationship, or something like that. You know, those are often the types of things that really trigger us or put us off balance. But this person really had to reconsider what really means the most for them, what they stand on. So the ground, they had to sort of restructure the ground that they live on, what they make sense of in this world, and also what brings them control, what brings them security here. So yeah, they learn to trust the universe through this a lot more, Spirit is saying also. But they also learn to really establish themselves better here with the Emperor. So I do feel like with this Emperor coming up upright, it feels like this person has learned to be more stable, be more trusting. They do feel like they trust the universe a lot better now, and they are more empowered to take action. Even though they might not have all the steps figured out yet, they are ready to take action steps forward to get what they want. Before, it feels like they were a little bit more of an overthinker energy. You know, the feeling where they have to have like a set plan, like a step-by-step plan before they are ready to take action. Now it feels like they are more comfortable being spontaneous and more comfortable just doing things without having a strong set plan in place. Okay, so there's also strong Aries energy here. This is strong, like empowered energy, really going towards your course. So what is guiding you forward, going towards doing that. Okay. All right. So then we have here the Knight of Wands. With the Knight of Wands, this is the energy that this person is just wanting to come towards you in a quite passionate way. They might be feeling very attracted to you, very drawn to you, very electrified, magnetically drawn to you. Basically, you know, this person might also be having a strong sexual desire towards you. If that resonates with you guys, you will know who you are. But yeah, this person is very drawn to you. They definitely admire you a lot. They find you very sexy, very alluring, very appealing to the eye, and also very appealing to their mind and spirit. So they definitely are very interested in you. They definitely want to come towards you and sort of be with you, you know, sort of jump up on their horse like a knight and come towards you and be there. The wand suit is also very action based. So this is all about action. It's about controlled action. However, it's not about being a fool. Even though we have the Fool card here, this person is, you know, is not going to make a fool of themselves. They're going to know what they are doing. Even though they are quite spontaneous at this moment, they still want to know what they're doing. They still want that control, that sort of empowerment within them, but they are more willing to go with the flow is what I am getting here. They're more willing to surf the waves, you know, not have everything figured out and just bulldoze through. They are more like flowy, moving with the flow of things, and more easily they are ready to let things go. I'm just keeping this amethyst here. I feel like I have to have it near me because the energy here, the energy is quite strong, and I feel like I need that extra support here to be able to give guidance and to be able to give you clarity here, so that I don't get like swept away by all of this. Okay, then we have the Death card. The Death card is about death and rebirth. Basically, this is strong Scorpio energy, so strong Pluto energy. This is strong shadow energy as well. So it feels like this person has been dealing with their shadow a lot, but also this card coming through means that they are ready to let go of the past and turn towards the new in their lives. So they are ready to do things differently. They're ready to let go and burn away things that no longer serve them, to let go and make place for the new, basically. So that's what's coming through here. It's also about simplicity. It feels like the Death card. It's about simplifying their lives, basically letting go what no longer serves, what they no longer need, both sort of in terms of clutter, in terms of physical clutter, but also just in terms of also emotional clutter, relationship clutter, and so on. This person is wholly committed to moving forward, to simplifying their life. It feels like the Tower moment, something that shook them up here, was a real strong wake-up call for them, and they really learned a lot through this. So the Emperor here feels like it's a very mature energy. It's very empowered energy. It knows what it's about. It has a lot of clarity. It knows where it's going. So it's that like a strong current of energy, really knowing where it's going, but sort of being very sort of chill about this. You know, we can go about it like that, but we are still going in that direction. Yes. Alrighty, so we have the Star. They are very hopeful. They know that they are going to get to this. So this Star card, it's basically just that energy that I was telling you about right now. It's about that strong current, knowing where you're going, you know, having your star set, having your destination set, basically, but letting Spirit work with you in terms of how you're going to go about getting that. So this is what is different for this person to how it was before. Basically, what's different is they are more willing to let Spirit take the reins and Spirit to navigate and to help them co-create this star that they are wanting to create. Before, they would be like, okay, I need to have this step and this step and this step and this step and this step. And they would be very controlling over how they are going to go about getting this. But what they are open to now is this fluidity in just surrendering to the divine and letting Spirit co-create this thing with them, which is allowing them to manifest very smoothly, very quickly. But yeah, they are also very hopeful about this. They feel like they're in a very uplifting energy at this moment. Also with the star being here, yes, we have Aquarius energy. We have a lot of major arcanas here. And with the Sun, we have also Leo energy. And there with the Moon, we have some Pisces and Cancer energy for us. But yeah, with the Moon and with the Sun, it feels like things are clear, but things are not yet so clear. There is still some mystery in this relationship, in this connection from this person's perspective. They don't understand everything yet, but they are working through understanding. They are about awakening. They are about that source mind. So this person is all about enlightenment here also. They are about really working on themselves. Okay, so yeah, with the Six of Swords, I just want to show you this beautiful picture. The message is basically the same, of moving from one space to the other, also mentally, you know, preparing yourself to think differently about things, preparing yourself to communicate things differently, to approach things with your mind and with your words, with your throat chakra differently. So it's about speaking your truth more. It's about speaking your truth into being here. Spirit wants me to really use that phrasing. So speaking your truth into being is what this card is about for this person. Whoops. Okay, this one apparently then wants to be upright. With the Page of Pentacles, it feels like with the and the Two of Cups, this person wants to begin their path towards finding the key to your connection, to you two being together. So it's all about starting off this journey in the physical that is going to lead you to being together. It feels like the end goal is this person wants you. They want to be near you. They want to be together. And they are all about basically just finding the key to being with you. This person is not afraid of the depths here. They're not afraid of their shadow. They're not afraid of diving deep with you, of getting muddy, getting, dirty, getting dirty in emotions, getting dirty and physical to get what they want. They really, really do want to be with you, and that's their end goal. And they're just basically allowing Spirit to take them, to allow Spirit to guide them on their path here. It almost feels like a pilgrim's journey. It feels like it's quite a journey that they are undertaking here with this Page of Pentacles showing up. But yeah, the end goal is being with you, being in this beautiful balanced connection with you here. All right, so let's see what the Lover's Oracle has to share with you today. So what type of guidance we can give you here. This can be guidance about your person. It can be guidance about your connection here. So let's see what Spirit wants to share. So for group number 3, please, Spirit, what do you want to share with group number 3 here? What messages do you want to share with them today in regards to their person, in regards to this connection? Okay, that's a little bit too much, but let's see. Let's still take all of these 4. So we have playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. So playfulness is your first card here. Then we have surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. So Spirit is asking you to mirror your person's energy here, to surrender, let go, and allow everything to be well in your connection. Just surrender to the divine and allow it to take control of this. Also, we have a word of little warning about projection showing up. So beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. So be aware of what you are projecting here upon your person. What are they mirroring to you that you don't like, or something that you have denied about yourself? What are they mirroring to you about yourself that you do like? So be mindful of that, Spirit is asking. Then we have the past is now behind you, release it and embrace new possibilities. Yes, this is what this reading is all about. A new path is now available to you, follow it with faith. Yes, follow your new path with faith here. I feel like I want to get you 2 more cards. So let's see what wants to come through here for group number 3, please, Spirit. What other message wants to be communicated here? Okay, oops. I feel like this one also wants to come through now. Okay, we have reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. So it's important to reflect and contemplate a bit at this time. And then we have emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. So Spirit is asking you to let go of resentment, if there is any resentment that you still might be holding on to in this connection and in regards to your person here. And then last card here we have, it is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. So another confirmation of spending some time alone and reflecting and contemplating, Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. So now is the time to reflect and be with yourself, to gain awareness upon what you might have been even projecting upon this person, what needs to be healed within you, what have they been mirroring to you that needs to be healed within you. All right, so it's important to take some time off, spend time with yourself here, and not to sort of bulldoze or poke into this person at the time. Spirit is going to allow everything to line up perfectly for you, so you need to have trust in that. Trust. I'll also read this very soon. So you need to have trust that all will work out, and you need to just surrender to the divine and allow Spirit to have their hands in this matter. It's important to not control it too much with what it is that you're wanting. Okay, so Spirit knows best, trust in Spirit. And then we have trust here. transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. Just a little bit of a nudge there to just trust the universe even more. So trust the universe. Alrighty, now let's give you some guidance. Let's give you guidance. We are going to be using the teal swan frequency for this. So these frequencies are basically drawings of the pre-manifested universe, the pre-physical manifestation. So let's see what Spirit wants to share with you today. For group number 3 here now, please, Spirit, what is the message for group number 3 now? What is the message here? We have improvement. We have integration. Yes, yes. Strong energy here. We have spiritual guide. And okay, they're saying one more card. So one more card for you, group number 3. One more card, please, for group number 3. Okay, we have number 60, the catalyst. Okay. Alrighty. So let's see now. We are going to be starting off with this improvement energy. So the improvement card, this one is all about the next message. So it's basically time to pop the personal bubble that you are currently in. Your personal bubble is basically the small world you live in. We all have one, where you are the center of the universe. So you are concerned with your well-being, with not wanting to look bad, with succeeding in life, with your personal pleasure, and so on. And this is the bubble we all live in most of the time. And people who say they do not are basically trying to prove something or deny that this is the case to themselves. And in your bubble, what matters most is how you basically what matters most is how everything affects you personally, affects you with capital U. In your bubble, in our bubble, we are concerned with our pleasure and also our comfort, and try not to be uncomfortable. So it's about also the comfort zone here. If we can learn to get outside this personal bubble and see things from a less self-centered approach, we can see some amazing things. And this is the medicine of this card. When someone says or does something, it's not really about us. It is about the pain, fear, or the confusion they are feeling, or a desire they have. It's not about us. We become less self-centered and begin to have a wider view if we remember that. And through that, everything can change, from letting go of fear, anger, and procrastination to changing our habits and finding work that matters. So this card being here in your reading, it basically is saying you are not seeing the bigger picture, and you need to start seeing the bigger picture that is outside of your personal bubble. And also remember, what others do has very little to do with you. What you do make that mean has a lot to do with you, you know. What you're giving meaning to is then your own situation. It's your own projection. And it's important to remember that. It's also important to remember that others, act based on their own things, based on their own desires, based on their own deflections, based on their own wishes, whatever it is that they are dealing with. Okay, so it's important to have a bigger picture mindset at this moment, to just let go a bit and sort of take a step back from everything. It's also important to do some healing here with this integration card in the upright. This one basically means you are currently struggling to bring external things together and make them one. So basically to have the external mirror the internal world, and have it all sort of work out and be well and beautiful. And this card suggests that in order to bring these separate things together that are, not fitting together in your life, both internally and externally, you need to seek out and find the parts of you that contradict each other. So basically, most of us are walking contradictions. So you might find that there is a war within you between how you feel and how you want to feel, what you believe and what you want to believe, and so on. So it's important at this moment to discern which aspect of you is truer for you, what is more true for you, or to find like a harmony or harmonic well-being between these parts of you. So it's important to stop hiding your actual truths with what you want to have to be true. Once you are working with what is actually true for you, you will be able to find out whether or not things fit together, and if so, how things can fit together to become one. So it's all about integration. It's all about communicating with the parts of you that believe different things or want different things to happen. And it's about finding like the third thing that they can agree upon, or something that they can do to work together here. So it's all about integration. It's all about personal development and working together as one here. Then we have the spiritual guide showing up for you. This one is very cute card. So this card's medicine is, it is appropriate to seek guidance at this time, which you are already doing. So who are you compelled to seek guidance from even more? Now is not the time to place to figure it out alone. Admit to yourself that you need help and guidance from others. You're not just conversations with other beings. Figure out exactly what and who you need help from and what you need help with. Look for someone that can help you at this time. This can be a friend, a guide, also an animal, even also nature can be a very good guide if you know how to look. So look for someone that can help you. This doesn't necessarily have to be a person, as I said. If you feel the need, seek a second or third opinion on an issue that you have been having as well. Internalize the advice you receive and check it against your inner knowing. So it's important to not take what others tell you just as the truth, the ultimate truth of how it is. It's important to remember that and then also see how you feel about that and to basically check it against your inner knowing here. So does the advice from other people or advice from other beings or help resonate with you at this time? And how does it resonate with you? It's not also necessary that all the things resonate with you. Some things might, sometimes some things might not. And if so, why? So what does resonate? What doesn't? If so, why? If not, why? Put any new knowledge you receive from others to the test at this time. This also includes me here. So it's important to also take all of the things that I have said to you here to your own perspective, to check it against your own inner knowing, against your intuition, against your gut feeling at this time, okay? Put any new knowledge you receive from others to the test, which this includes me, okay? So yes, that is that for us for this reading. And now we have the catalyst, the last card of guidance. This one also means the same, upright, reverse. The message is basically that you have lined up with a dramatic increase in the rate of your expansion at this time. So you can expect to experience drastic change in your life and in your perspective currently. The universe is very content to chew up your false beliefs and misconceptions at this time and leave you with truth instead of illusion. This process of rapid and dramatic change is not going to always be pleasant, but it is always in alignment with your highest good. So you are on this very quick road to expansion. Congratulations. But also, it's quite difficult. So I do understand and sympathize with you here. Alrighty, so that's all I have for you today, my beautiful group number 3. Thank you so much for connecting and for sharing your energy. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe as the YouTube mantra goes. Don't forget to also check the little notification bell if you want to be notified when I post another video. Other than that, if you're wishing to book a personal reading with me, all the information can be found in the description box and also in the pinned comment section below. So check that out if you're interested. You can check out my website also for prices, or you can email me if you are, wishing to just have an interaction with me and I can provide you with all the information necessary. You're going to find my email down in the description box as well. So that is all that I have for you. I want to thank you for sharing sharing your energy. I want to thank our higher selves, our spirits, and also our ancestors for allowing us to be the guides today, for allowing us to challenge perspectives, challenge and channel guidance. So thank you everyone for being present, for being available. Namaste. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, group number 3. I'm sending you so much love, so much light. I'm blessing you, group number 3. Go on your road, be brave, be wonderful, and continue to improve yourself, continue your road to integration. And I'm hoping to connect with you soon in another one of my videos. Have a beautiful day and bye. Mwah.